Hello everybody, it's Lucinda and I'm so excited about the knit along. It's a mystery knit along with Gabrielle Vézina from Quebec. I love her to pieces, makes beautiful designs, and it is combining my love of quilts. You can see my love of quilts with knitting, which is just so much fun. So we made a lot of kits, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the quilts. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the colors, a little bit about the yarns. Good morning, Linda. So I'm going to do this one bilingual, so I have one video, keeps it all simple. So, bonjour tout le monde. J'adore les courtes pointes et je capote absolument sur tout ce qui est courte pointe et tricot. Donc, Gabrielle Vézina fait un tricot collectif mystère, je l'ai vu, et sublime. Et on va vraiment s'amuser. Je vais vous en parler des détails. So, one of the things that Gabrielle said is that we should pick primarily solids because it might be a little too busy with some prints, some multicolors. So I agree. And although I wanted to just share that some beautiful quilts do have calicos and really lightly printed fabrics, but they're a little busy. So I think for hers, we're going to keep a little bit more on the solids, but it's okay to veer off a little bit. I wanted to show you, I found some of my quilt blocks, and I thought they would be really good inspiration. So, pour ce tricot collectif, when I do use some variegated a little bit, I'll show you in the koigu, and I think it works really well because they have some really subtle prints. So, Gabrielle nous dit qu'elle recommande plutôt des couleurs unies parce que ça va être trop chargé si on fait des couleurs multicolores. Aussi, on voit que dans les tricots, dans les courtes pointes, il y a souvent des multicolores. Mais pour ce tricot-là, on va essayer de garder pour pas avoir un tricot trop chargé. On va avoir dans le koigu des petites picots, mais c'est vraiment subtil puis ça va bien marcher. So the other thing that I want to talk about is, so the theme is stars. I love quilts, okay? So this one has beautiful stars. And what I wanted to tell you is that typically the Amish, when they make their quilts, they always put a little error in it because the only one that's perfect is God. So I want us to take the challenge of knitting this and not being so hard on ourselves if we make a little bit of a mistake. So I love this quilt. This is, because you can see here, there's a little oopsie, but it just really makes the quilt all the more charming. And there you go. So, une chose que je voulais vous expliquer, c'est que les Amish de Pennsylvania, ils décident toujours de mettre une petite erreur dans leur courte pointe. Et pourquoi? Parce que la seule entité qui est parfaite, c'est Dieu. Bon, même si on n'y croit pas. So, je veux que nous, on prenne cette philosophie pour nos tricots collectifs. So, si jamais on fait une erreur, on va pas trop s'en faire. Et je voulais juste vous montrer cette courte pointe que moi, je la trouve sublime et qui a justement une petite erreur ici, mais on l'aime pareil. So, let's talk a little bit about the kits that we made. So, I made some with Julie Asselin, with Wool Dreamers, and with koigu. So let's start with the Julie ones because they're not all packaged yet. We added some of these this morning. So we mixed a couple of things. We mixed lazy fingering with mélange. And I did this because they have beautiful textures, but also because the mélange has 50 grams and makes it really fun. So j'ai fait des mélanges avec lazy fingering puis aussi avec le mélange fingering. Il y a des belles textures à combiner. We will be getting more. Hold on one second. We will be getting more of the 100 gram in the natural. So those will be coming next Tuesday. On aura plus de la 100 grammes dans le naturel gris. On les aura mardi prochain. Donc ces kits-là sont en pré-vente. So the large 50 gram, 100 gram version of the light gray, which works really well, will be available on. It's online available, but we will get them on Tuesday from Julie. Jean-François is dyeing up a few more or getting things ready for me. So I thought I'd show you the Julie colors. So this one is the caramel. Voici le caramel. Puis ici, on a Echo. So you want highly contrasting colors. On veut des contrastes. On veut des couleurs qui vont bien ensemble. So we want a bit of different colors. So this is not, you could do tonals, but I prefer to go nicely, highly contrasting. This one is Echo. So c'est Echo. Puis, so Biarritz. So really a lot of fun. So the big one is always the main color. So la plus grande est toujours la couleur principale. Puis on a Cité d'Or, that I call this one Sunshine just because it would be such a beautiful background. So, mais je vais vous dire, j'en ai deux autres là, mais ils sont dans un bac. Puis je vais pas vous déranger pour aller les chercher. So this is a quilt that I am working on. I found it. It's been many years. So I started it when we lived in Vancouver. And I thought I would use these squares to be inspired with my Wool Dreamers kits. So j'ai pris cette courte pointe en cours que je l'ai commencé quand on habitait à Vancouver. Je pense que cet été, je me rimais. So I used that to get inspired with the Wool Dreamers Varas, which is a beautiful rustic fingering. And I gave these really fun colors names. So the names of squares. So we have Pinwheel Star. We have Amish Star. We have Broken Window. So these are names of kits, of star blocks. So we have here Country Fair. We have Morning Star. And last but not least, Nine Patch and Honeymoon. So there you go. Now let's take a look at our Koigu kits. And I wanted to share with you, we have a big hole here because we're getting more Koigu today. So I might add a few more kits. So juste pour vous dire qu'on a un gros trou ici parce qu'on attend. I think we're getting like 24 new colors of Koigu fingering. Anyways, so this one, I looked at different colors for the background. So we have Star Geese, which has a dark rosy or rusty brown color. Ribbon Star, which really, you want the colors to pop. So voici les couleurs. Starburst. So most of these, all of these have quilt names in English, but there's a couple, there's this one that's called Rose des Vents, which is a quilt block in French. And we have Kaleidoscope. So really fun colors. State Fair. Starlight. Calico. I love calico prints. And Lone Star. So these are going to be really a lot of fun. It starts June the 3rd with the first clue. And it goes until July 8th, I think. So, ça commence le 3 janvier. Janvier, oh my God. Ça commence le 3 juin, puis ça finit genre vers le 8 juillet. Le patron est en anglais puis en français. So, it's English and French. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I might even do a meetup on a Saturday afternoon. We'll see how it goes. No stress there. But if you have any questions, let me know. And we'll just have a lot of fun. So please join me in this. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to want it. If people could see it, it would be like the number one on Ravelry because it's so much fun. 40% off until June the 3rd when it starts. So c'est moins 40% sur le patron quand vous l'achetez avant le 3 juin. J'espère que vous pouvez me joindre. Bonne journée et bon tricot. Happy knitting and have a great day. Merci.